Hey everybody, it's Jason with Time in the Outdoors. It's time to get those drone ice reports going. So just a little heads up on how I'm going to be doing those this year. I'm going to try to get a flight on Fridays. That's not always going to happen. I do have a full-time job, so I have to do that. But if I can, I'm going to get out on a Friday and get a report for you. Mostly I'll be flying on Asylum Bay, which is just to the north of the city of Oshkosh. Between north of Oshkosh, south of Neenah, and then I'll also be flying on the south shore of Lake Poygan mainly. So those are the two main areas I'm going to be doing my reports from. Occasionally, I will try to get over to the, east side of Lake Winnebago. Mainly on the north end again, and then possibly the north end of Poygan. So we'll be doing both of those. Now remember, Lake Winnebago more or less runs north-south. Poygan runs east-west. So again, on these reports, just remember, I do not, and I repeat, do not go out and actually check the depth of the ice. You're going to have to do that. Follow all the safety precautions. Do everything you need to do to stay safe. We want everyone on the top of the ice, not down on the bottom. So if you guys can help me out and follow those rules, everyone's going to have a great season. We don't want those first responders out there risking their lives to save you because you did something goofy. So on to the drone ice reports. Well, this is our first set of ice celebrities. These folks are out fishing on Asylum Bay on December 13th. That's pretty early compared to past seasons. I've been doing this for quite a while, and I think the ice actually looks pretty good. Look at that. You can see that nice, clear, solid black ice. But before we get into the actual ice conditions, let's take a moment and actually go over some ice safety. Cue the elevator music. If the ice is less than 2 inches, you should simply stay off. Ice that is about 4 inches or greater, it's suitable for ice fishing and ice skating. Between 5 and 6 inches, you can take your snowmobile out there and your ATVs. Between 8 and 12 inches, that would be cars and small SUVs and probably large side-by-sides. And if it's between 12 and 15 inches, Greg. All right, just to familiarize yourself with it, we always start looking north. That's Garlic Island off in the distance. Then we're going to be panning over to the west. That is the Winnebago Resource Center and the Winnebago Mental Health Institute in the background. We're panning into Asylum Bay right now, and obviously there are people out there fishing. It's setting up really nice this year. I really like how that ice is dark and clear. We're starting to look to the west right now. Remember, the directions that you're seeing are approximate. And as we're spinning around, there's our telltale water tower that you always see in the background. We're starting to pan into the south. The ice actually looks really good. I'm real concerned on what this warm-up's going to do on, Saturday, Sunday, and then rain on Monday. Just pray for cold, and hopefully we'll have a really good season. Now, we just keep panning out into Lake Winnebago proper here. And as you can see, once we get out there, it's not such good ice anymore. We got some cracks forming. I would not venture out past those 2 points that you saw in the main footage there. Now, we're looking about due east right now. So we're looking to the east shore of Winnebago when we're coming around and again looking at Asylum Bay. So the fishing is going to be basically in Asylum Bay right now, everyone. So if you're enjoying this show, you saw this on Facebook, please go over to YouTube, give it a thumbs up. Facebook thumbs up don't really help me out. This is free to you guys. What I need from you, and I'd really appreciate, is simple. Just like and subscribe. That's all you have to do. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is click that little button that says subscribe on there. You become a subscriber. It's free. You get to enjoy seeing these beautiful ice conditions, know what's going on out there, and you actually help my channel. Dropping tomorrow on YouTube is actually the 2024 gun deer season for my family and me. It was a really good season. I got my dad, who's 80. He was out hunting with Talon, my nephew, and I, and it was fantastic. So please check that out. It's going to drop tomorrow morning on Saturday the 14th at about 7 a.m. And it's a pretty good video. It's rather long, but dang, it's more of a memory, so we can someday Talon can show that to his grandkids and say, hey, that's my uncle, and that's your great grandfather. So, please check that out. It would mean a lot to me, and I know it would mean a lot to my dad. Again, he's 80. So thanks again. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy your time in the outdoors.